Hello Psychos! Today I am doing a review on a website called Pinky Paradise. I'm also reviewing 7 pairs of contact lenses. I placed my order on the 22nd and they arrived on the 26th using the free express delivery, but I had to pay 69p for the free express delivery, which was a bit peculiar. They got shipped via DHL and they arrived within a couple of days. That included a weekend in between those 2 dates as well. So they got dispatched and arrived really quickly, especially since they're from Malaysia. One thing I will say is they don't accept PayPal. I'm not sure if they're going to accept PayPal in the future, but that made me get charges on my debit card for international payments. So do take that in mind, and also the exchange rate that it says on the website is different from what your bank thinks the exchange rate is. So I ended up paying, I think it was £13 more than I was quoted on the website. So take that into consideration when you're ordering. I have been looking on the website for quite a while now to order some contact lenses. I normally get my contacts from websites in Britain, but they don't have a big range of coloured contacts for prescription users, and it is kind of sucky because, you know, everyone else gets to have coloured contacts, but the people who actually need contacts don't get much variety. So this is a company that is based in Malaysia and gets a lot of their contacts from South Korea, and there is a big selection. One thing is that I didn't order sooner was because a lot of them are out of stock. Also on the website, one thing that I didn't like was a lot of them don't have a picture or a clear picture of the contact lenses. They have real life photos on some of them that people have sent in or put on their Facebook, but there isn't many. Like, I encountered a lot of contacts that didn't have a photograph, and I wanted to see what they looked like in the eye before I considered buying them. So I hunted down and got 7 pairs of contact lenses in different colours. I had my eye on a few of them, and yeah, I was waiting for them to come back in stock, and I wanted various different colours. Also with the postage, DHL did charge me £3 and a penny for import charges, which wasn't so bad given the overall cost that I spent on the contact lenses. Also, even with the extra bank charges and extra import charges and everything, the contacts did come to around, on average, £19 per contact lens, which is pretty good considering a lot of them are yearly contacts instead of 30-day or 3-month contacts, which happens a lot in Britain. So the first pair I ordered was a brown pair, and these are Geolissa. I'm not entirely certain how to say that, obviously. And they are Holly Cat Cutie Cat, and they are in the colour Cutie Brown. They are a diameter of 14.5, so they are slightly larger than the average contact lens. And I got them in my prescription, which is -2.25. Here are the Holly Cat contact lenses. They come in this cute little box. And when you open the box up, they come in these packages. One lens per package, and they also come with a little leaflet on how to insert the lenses and lens care. So these are the typical packets that I have received in the past. The little plastic slip with the little pool of liquid. You open them like this. They're glued down quite tightly. And they are in this little well of solution. This is my natural colour, and they are brown with golden hints, and I have also started to get green in them as of this year. The lighting I'm using is 125 watt, 5500K energy saving daylight photo bulbs in a softbox setup, just so you have an idea of the colour levels of the light. This is with one lens in and one natural, and this is with both lenses. So these are the Hollycat in Cutie Brown. They have 4.5 diameter, so they make my eyes slightly larger. First impressions is they do sting a little bit. That maybe I haven't cleaned them well enough and gotten the solution off properly, or it just maybe my eyes don't like them right now because I have really sensitive eyes. The Hollycat are a 40% water content. The higher the water content, the more your eyes are able to breathe and the comfier the lens will be, especially for long time wear. The base curve is 8.7mm and the diameter, as I said, is 14.5, so they are slightly enlarging. They are a 30-day contact, so they are 30 days. Take them out after your daily work, clean them, put them in your case, and then clean them when you want to put them back in. I have been sent 7 cases because you get sent a case with every purchase, a macaroon case. So I have 7 cases to put them in. If you have different prescriptions between your eyes, then the cases do have right and left written on them. So these are, again, the Geo Hollycat Cutie Cat Brown, it says on the website. I will put the link in the description below. They do seem to have, I've got them in for a couple of minutes now, they seem to have settled down quite nicely, because normally when you first put contacts in they do try and slip around a bit. So they've settled in quite nicely and they are pretty comfortable. I can feel this one, the outer edge of this one, a little bit, but that'll settle down. Again, this is the difference between my natural eye and the contact lens eye. The other contacts come in little glass vials, and I'm super excited about that because I get my contacts from Britain. They are mostly in the little plastic packaging instead of in the glass vials. I haven't had any contacts in the glass vials, and when John got his sclera lenses, I asked him if I could open them because I've never done it before. I know, it's a bit sad. Next we're going to try on the Aqua Colour contact lenses. They are Aurora colour contact lenses, and on the website they are down as Seashell Cosmo Aqua, and that's sea as in sea instead of the ocean. I will put them down in the description below. So here is one contact in compared to my natural colour. There is both contacts in. So these are the Seashell Cosmo Aqua. They say on the website that they have 38% water content, but on the bottle they say they are 45%. They are 14.2 diameter and the base curve is 8.60. Again, they are a 2.25 prescription. First impressions, they are a little bit blurry, taking a little while to settle down, but very comfortable. As the blurriness does settle down and I'm able to see a bit better, because sometimes they get blurry because they move about, then these would be really comfortable to wear all day. Still a lot of brown present in the eye, but if you do get ones that cover too much, you end up not being able to see properly because there's colour in your eye then. So yeah, these are the Aqua contact lenses. Again, description down below if you would like to get them for yourself. Next is the grey contact lenses. On the bottle they say Barbie Soft Cosmetic contact lens. On the website they're called G&G King Size Circle Grey. This is with one in and one natural eye. This is both lenses. These lenses are a 14.5mm diameter. On the website they say 38% water, same on the bottom. They are an 8.9 base curve and they are 1 year disposables. As long as I clean them correctly and store them correctly, shouldn't have any problems wearing them for a year. They're pretty comfortable. Seem to be settling down quite nicely. A little bit blurry though. I find some contact lenses are just blurry for some reason, and it doesn't matter the prescription, because I have them all in the same prescription, but some of them just don't settle right. I think these may settle okay. So these are the grey ones, and I will be putting a link in the description below to the page where you can buy them from. Next we have EOS Ice Green. Again in the same prescription. This is one in compared to my natural eye. Both in. So this is the EOS Ice Green. They are quite a natural looking hint of colour, apart from where they are over the white of the eye you can tell because they are quite transparent with the colour. They are 14.8mm, so they are quite enlarging. The water content is 38%, the base curve is 8.8mm. The base curve means how cupped they are. Don't know how to explain it in a better way. They are a 1 year disposable pair of lenses, and they seem to settle down quite quickly. Pretty comfortable. You can't feel the edge of the lens, which is good. They don't seem to slip about, which is also good. And they do give quite a nice pop of green. I have had many green lenses in the past, and some of them make you look like you just have a weird eye infection in your cornea, and while they're great for zombie makeup, they are no good for everyday use. So yeah, unless you walk around looking horrifically surprised, you shouldn't see the bit where it's over the white on the top and bottom, which does give it away quite badly that it is a contact lens. Overall they are quite a nice little natural pair to give a little hint of colour. And as with all of the others, I will put a link in the description below to the page where you can find these ones. Next lenses are the purple lenses. On the bottle they say Barbie Soft Cosmetic Contact Lenses. On the website they are called G&G King Size Circle Violet. This is one lens in compared to my natural eye. And this is both lenses. These are 38% water content, a 14.5mm size diameter, and the base curve is 8.9mm. They are also 1 year disposables, so they can be good up to a year. They are the same pattern as the grey ones. I didn't want to duplicate the patterns, get the whole same patterns. I wanted to get a different one, but as I said, the ones I had my eye on, they were out of stock. So these are the violet lenses. They give a nice vibrant flash of colour to the eye. Usually with violet ones they are quite washed out, as well as the green ones, and they're not quite good enough, I've found, but these ones are quite bright without being ridiculously unnatural looking. I will leave the link in the description below to which page they are on, so if you're interested you can get your own. Next we have the Vasen Colour Pink contact lenses. On the website they are down as Vasen Cloud 9 Pink. They have a petal shaped pattern to them and quite a broad black outer ring. Here is one lensing compared to my natural eye. And this is both lenses. So these lenses aren't typical in the inner ring with the transparent section. They are, I think they're kind of like petals shaped, so you don't get the solid circle, you get a little more of a different pattern, and you get stripes in between the petals. They are hit and miss with the comfort factor. This one isn't comfortable at all, but this one is entirely comfortable. I can feel the outside edge on this. Now that could mean I just didn't clean it properly, but yeah, that should settle down. It isn't actually causing an irritation to my eye. So these are the Vasen Cloud 9 Pink lenses. They are 42% water content, which is one of the highest ones in the range that I have chosen. They are 8.6mm base curve and they are 15mm diameter, so they are one of the largest pairs that I have, the most enlarging pairs that I have ordered. They are 1 year disposable, so I can wear them for up to a year daily. They are pretty comfortable apart from this eye, which I again do think it might just need cleaning a bit more. And yeah, they are quite a nice little pop of pink, which is unusual. I've seen a lot of pink contact lenses that are quite washed out when you put them in and you can't quite tell, and the pattern of them is quite unique as well. As usual, I will leave a link in the description below if you are interested in trying these lenses. And the last pair is the Vasen Dolly Red lenses. On the website they are Vasen Dolly Plus Red. Here is one lens in compared to my natural eye. And this is both lenses. So these are the Vasen Dolly Plus Red. They are 42% water content. They are 15mm diameter. They have an 8.6mm curve. And they are 1 year disposables. They are pretty comfy. This one is comfier than that one. That one just might need settling down a little bit. I do wish that the colour covered more of the eye, because there is quite a wide centre space for your iris so you can look out and see, but I do feel it is a little bit too big and it doesn't blend in with your natural colour very well. But if it was just a little bit smaller towards the centre, it would have been better. It is quite a nice pop of red. A lot of the red contact lenses I've seen are very, I kind of think of it like it's pixelated, where you can see the dots of colour in your eye, and yes, they do tend to blend in with your eye colour a little bit better, but they do seem to end up looking less natural because you can see the dots against your eye. This one you kind of can see that a little bit, but not noticeably when you're looking at the eye in the contact lens. The red is quite vibrant, so you get a nice distinct colour. As usual, I will leave the link in the description below if you want to try out these red lenses for yourself. Overall, I am quite happy with the experience shopping with Pinky Paradise. The negatives were the stock levels more than often are sold out or out of stock, which was a bit of a letdown, especially with some of the ones that I wanted to try, because I was very interested in trying a certain design where you have a black ring and then a ring of colour that looked really nice, but I couldn't get any because none of the colours had my prescription in stock. And the bank side of it and the exchange rate and the customs charge was one of the negatives, but that wasn't Pinky Paradise's fault. It was my bank and DHL and import taxes and whatnot. So that kind of sucked a bit, but again, that was not the company's fault. Ordering was really easy. The item came really quickly. I wasn't expecting it to come this quickly, because normally when you order from that area of the world. It can take about 2 to 3 weeks to get here from there, but it took 4 days, and that was including a weekend, so it was really fast service. As far as the contact lenses go, I am pretty happy with the contact lenses. They are all quite strong colours. I did have to do a lot of looking into them and a lot of research and trying to find photographs of them online, but I'm quite happy with my choices, and the colours are pretty nice. They seem to be pretty comfortable and easy to wear. I know a lot of contact lenses can be uncomfortable, quite thick and quite suffocating for your eye because your eye needs to breathe and needs an oxygen level, so that's why you can't wear full eye sclera for a long period of time. So they do seem like they would be pretty comfortable to wear. It came pretty securely packaged in polystyrene and foam, even though it did seem like it wasn't packaged well enough when it came. It was in a padded envelope in a DHL bag, but nothing was damaged, it was fine. Little bit upset that it isn't a pink box like on their picture because at the minute they have the Pinky Ghost offer, and on the picture to promote that it is pink boxes, so that was a little sucky. The packaging could have been prettier, but it did the job, it worked well. You also get a little care instruction leaflet that if you take a photograph of and send it to them, you will get a 5% discount on your next purchase. I did get in contact with them over making this video. They are not sponsoring this video in the slightest. I paid with it all of my own money. I contacted them after the item had been shipped to make sure it was okay that I could make this video, and they were quick to reply and very nice and said yes, and that I could link the video on their page as well, which is awesome. So a lot of people wanting to shop there can see the experience. I think one of the main issues is opening the little vials with my nails. I have managed to crack the silk wrap on my nails and pull it up a bit. So if you value your nails, I would get somebody else to open the bottles for you, as they can be quite tricky to open, and I was a little bit scared about cutting myself on the metal because I've heard that you can do that pretty easily with those types of bottles. All in all, I would use Pinky Paradise again. I would recommend them. Despite having a lot out of stock, they still have quite a large selection, and they are reasonably priced, especially compared to British companies, and I'm happy about the range with prescription, because a lot of coloured contacts are zero prescription, they are non-prescription, and that always bugged me because I have to wear glasses, I have to wear contact lenses, so why should people who don't wear them get to wear the funky ones? But I am happy I found Pinky Paradise. I am happy with the shopping experience, I'm happy with the selection. Could do with having more in stock and better photos and more photos on the contact lenses, as I did have to source a lot of the photos elsewhere to try and see what the lenses were like on natural eyes. So if you're in the market for coloured contact lenses with prescription or without, I would recommend Pinky Paradise, as it comes very quickly, you get good customer support, and there is a good selection. Also, they do run special offers quite regularly, so you could save even more money. I got the free postage, express postage, although it was 69p for some reason, but that saved me a lot of money, especially if I was ordering from Britain. I would have to pay postage, and the contact lenses tend to be more expensive over here, so I saved a bit of money. Also, they have a range of 1-year contact lenses as well, which in Britain you tend to not be able to get. It's usually 3-month contact lenses, so I am pretty happy with that because I like to keep my contact lenses for a while. I am naughty and keep mine over the expiry period, so do not do what I do. But yeah, all in all, it is a good experience, and I would recommend it. Please like, share and subscribe, and also say hello down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!